From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here and getting the start. Hyun-Jin Ryu, what's the word on him?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. That one misses, and we're underway here in Game 4.
First pitch, 7:05.
The wind and the pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is down low. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with the big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Ryu moved to first. Albies dives back in. And he deals. And now it's even up. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Ryu checks over to first, and he's back. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Another throw over, and he's back again. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. This to third, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Grounder might be two. Biggio over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. In there for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. And that's down and away. And here it comes. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now it's Alex Dickerson. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first, Raimel Tapia up to hit.
The right fielder, Raimel.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Here comes a pitch. That one to first. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1.
Nope, at the ball. One ball, one strike.
And that's outside. Fly ball to right. Duvall settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, George.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. First offering misses the mark.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there, 0-1. Morton to throw over. Oh, 1 down. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and Springer's in there safely. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Ryu back to work. There's a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Yo one. That one lifted to left. Gurriel under it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now it's filled up. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Gurriel drifts towards it, and that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And the righty deals. That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. This guy has turned into a beast. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. No outs. Runner on second. And 1-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Chapman gets a piece there. Liner snagged at first.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate.
1-1.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In there, he's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The count 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. Grounded out his first time up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna makes the play, and that is that. So the Blue Jays strand 3, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Moving off to the plate, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. In there for strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. An absolute blast to left. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
To the right side, Biggio collects it. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Braves get 1 on the big fly, and it's 2-zip. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Morton back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
Next one in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Springer batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires out towards left center. A little bloop single, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Guerrero in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he deals. Slapped foul. Springer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Morton to throw over. And Springer's in there safely. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Base hit. The throw to third. He's in there. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Coming in as a pinch runner, Santiago Espinal. One away, runners at first and third. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit.
The designated hitter, Teoscar.
And that's in there for strike one.
Hernandez.
Righty delivers. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Bounced out to short. Swanson. Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Next to hit, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. His second homer of this series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Gurriel.
Now batting, the left fielder,
And first offering is fouled off.
Gurriel.
And the pitch. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. And he's got it double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9, Danny Jansen.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin.
Well struck, right field. Out of here. made him pay for that one, and they add a pair. It's 6-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Raimel Tapia digs in now. Good contact guy, good defender.
15. Raimel.
That one's in there, 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Now a 6-2 ball game. Santiago Espinal into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Now playing center field.
And welcome back. Here's Dickerson now. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Missing inside, and that's ball one. The pitch.
One ball, one strike.
And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now here is Adam Duvall. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering is fouled back.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
On the ground to the left. Bichette collects, gathers, and throws to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball that time.
Fouls one off. 2-2. A wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back now in Toronto, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And the right-hander back to work. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here.
Ball one, no strike.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Charlie Morton. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Waskari Noah. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And that one gets away at the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So 2 on with 2 away. Matt Chapman getting ready to hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And the first offering is not close.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. Espinal at third. Hernandez at second with 2 gone. Up the middle. Swanson handles the chance. Close play, but in there.
Tough play and a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Righty to the plate.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next pitch in the dirt. And now 3-0. 2 outs. That's in for a strike. And that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 9.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Jansen.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And now 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Jansen started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. We played 4. Blue Jays 7 and the Braves 2. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. That's inside, and it's 1-0. Next pitch is downstairs. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. And now the lefty. And a big swing and a miss. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Swansson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Out front and foul to the left side. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The wind of the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that's the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
And here it comes. Good eye right there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Raimel Tapia next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Now batting. Not shortstop. Go. Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Bo Bichette for the 4th time tonight. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And now 2-0.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The next offering misses, and now 3-1. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Duvall makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're still on top, 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center, top 6. Here's Acuna now.
The center fielder, 13.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Out front, ripped foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's Matt Olson. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The next pitch misses. 2-1. And now the lefty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Espinal makes the catch, and that'll do it. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Braves 2. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. And now, Santiago Espinal.
The center fielder, Santiago Espinal.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I think that was a slider there, but he just didn't stay on top and release it out front. Kind of popped out of his hand and just never did anything.
Vladdy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball, could be two. Over to Albies. On to first, double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Just off the outside edge. Two-0. Inside, just missed. Right-handed reliever. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires to first on the run, and that is that. One left for Toronto, but they're still on top 7-2. Andrew Vasquez on the pitch here, and a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Number 44, Andrew Vasquez.
And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Alex Dickerson.
Off for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires.
That's ball 2.
Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Liner to second and picked down the hop. Oh, the throw is wild.
the right fielder.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next one off the plate inside. And 1-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Trevor Richards up and throwing. And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Chop back up the middle. Biggio goes to second. Safe there. And he'll be safe at first.
The left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
Now the left fielder, Marcel Ozuna. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. Just missed. First and second here, no outs. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And here it comes. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
Now batting, catcher, Travis Darnell.
Trevor Richards gets the call from the pen, and he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Trevor Richards.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses. And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. One left for Atlanta. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The pitch. And there's a ball. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Duvall in position. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. And he deals.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now the lefty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't make the play. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And the batter now, Kevin Biggio. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Meza. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Ready to begin the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Here comes a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
At the belt and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
That one misses in the dirt. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Number 68, Tyler Matzik.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder, Raimel Tapia.
And a pitch. That one inside, 1-0. Matzik, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball 3. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. Soft contact in the air. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Duvall throws to second, and he's there with a double. So man aboard. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Man at second. And another ball. Tapia at second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Runner at second, nobody out. Out to center. Acuna there. And out number 1 on the grab.
The center fielder, number 5,
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Move to second. Tapia back on a dive. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Matzik checks the runner. Tapia dives back in safely. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 32, Colin McHugh.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's out to center field. Acuna there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they're still on top 7-2. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen, and he's got a nice lead to work with. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch. Olson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. The punch out there. Now one gone in the 9th.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now Austin Riley. First offering misses the mark. The 1-0. And now just 2 outs away.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next pitch is outside. 3-0 down. Foul ball there. Back to work, 3-2 now. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Man at first. And now it's going to be Alex Dickerson. First pitch, not close. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pulls that one foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. 2-2. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Julian Merriweather. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall. And that's in there for strike 1. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just 1 out away, trying to close it out. Strike on the inside corner. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Marcell Ozuna stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Borucki, the left-hander, up and throwing. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run homer, and they inch closer. It's 7-5.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing and a tapper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays work their way back to even in this series. 2 games apiece.
Well, all these guys need is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yoon-Jin Ryu. The loss goes to Charlie Morton. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.